Welcome to our YouTube channel. Ignition Legends is a fresh approach to our passion for cars, diecasts, legendary brands and iconic models.
Hello, and welcome to our new unboxing series of videos. Today, we are starting a new section of the channel, unboxing legendary diecasts in the 1/64 scale and giving a short review of each model. Our first model is a legendary Ferrari, the 1957 250 Testa Rossa. In today's episode, we will present you with two different cars made by GFCC Toys. A red metallic crystal and a standard Ferrari red with the number 9 printed on the hood. Both cars have a removable engine cover, allowing us to see the beautiful Ferrari engine, which has many details for a 1/64 scale diecast. The Ferrari 250 Testa Rossa, or 250 TR, is a sports racing car developed by Ferrari from 1957 to 1961. In reaction to regulations that mandated a maximum engine displacement of 3 liters for the 24 Hours of Le Mans and World Sports Car Championship races, it was launched at the conclusion of the 1957 racing season. Originally designed to compete in the 1957 World Sports Car Championship racing season, the 250 Testa Rossa was created in reaction to regulations that would impose a 3-liter maximum engine displacement for the 1958 season. The goal was to include the more potent Colombo-designed 3.0L V12, which is utilized in the 250 GT series, to enhance the current 4-cylinder 2.0L 500 TR 500 TRC Testa Rossa. As with other Ferrari racing cars, Enzo Ferrari demanded absolute reliability from all components, resulting in a somewhat conservative design approach that aimed for endurance racing success through durability rather than overall speed. The 250 TR was raced and continually developed by Scuderia Ferrari from 1957 through 1962. In total, 33 250 TRs of all types were built between 1957 and 1962. The GFCC models showcased in this video are very well made, with excellent paint and good details for the 1/64 scale and the price point. These models are part of a very limited edition of 399 units, and our favorite is the metallic red. The detachable magnetic hood is a nice touch, allowing the collectors to expose the car engine. The 3.0L V12 engine from Colombo, which powers 250 GT road and race cars, served as the model for the 250 Testa Rossa. To improve the performance of an already proven engine, Carlo Citti and other Ferrari engineers made a number of changes. A 1953-style cylinder block with a 73mm bore and 58.0mm stroke, and a total capacity of 2953 cubic centimeters served as the starting point. The engine was fed by 6 2-barrel Weber 38 DCN carburetors instead of the usual 3 for 250 GT engines. Single overhead cams, 2 valves per cylinder, and helical double-coil valve springs, a first for Ferrari, were employed in the cylinder heads. The 250 Testa Rossa used a tubular steel space frame chassis, similar to that used in the 500 TR. Compared to the 500 TR, the wheelbase was extended by 10 centimeters to 2.35 meters. The chassis gained a reputation for durability as it was designed according to Enzo Ferrari's desire for absolute reliability, even at the expense of excess weight. All 4 wheels of the 1957 and 1958 250 TRs have drum brakes. In contrast to more potent but relatively new disc brakes, Enzo Ferrari insisted on using drum brakes in the early 250 TRs because he thought they were more dependable and predictable in how they faded. Due to the lack of servo assistance and the incredibly durable hard pads used for endurance races, drivers disliked drum brakes since they took a great deal of physical effort to use. Despite the extensive air cooling used in the 1958 pontoon-fender bodied cars, drum brakes were still subject to heat-induced fade. They were finally replaced with Dunlop disc brakes in all Scuderia Ferrari cars for the 1959 race season. Like the previous four-cylinder Testa Rossas, all 250 TRs had two-seater spider bodies. This was thought to be the racing sports car's lightest and most aerodynamic configuration at the time. At the 1957 Nürburgring 1000 km, the first 250 Testa Rossa prototype, chassis numbered GO666TR, made its premiere. Based on a 290mm chassis, this hurriedly built prototype had traditional Scaglietti bodywork that was strikingly identical to the four-cylinder 500 TR, with the exception of a significant hood bulge. Scaglietti and Chiti worked together to build new bodywork for the 1958 250 TR, which had a number of improvements over the preceding four-cylinder Testa Rossa body. The redesigned body featured a unique cutaway nose suggestive of a Formula One automobile in place of the traditional fully enclosed front end. The headlamps were installed in nacelle or pontoon-like fenders that surrounded each front wheel, and the protruding central air intake was now bordered by deep channels. This design was intended to reduce the ongoing issue of heat-related fading by directing cooling air inward toward the brake drums. To allow heat from the exhaust and brakes to escape, the lower body was recessed inward behind the front wheels. To make room for the vertically oriented carburetors, the front bonnet was topped with a sizable bulge and air intake, forward-facing on certain cars, backward-facing on others. The rear bodywork was more traditional, with two tiny brake lights mounted inside vertical fins and a tapering fairing behind the driver's helmet. Throughout the late 1950s and early 1960s, the 250 Testa Rossa was successfully raced. From 1958 onward, independent teams raced the 250 TR alongside Scuderia Ferrari vehicles, but only factory-approved teams were allowed to use the most advanced variants of the vehicle. During this period, 250 TRs were very competitive and won 10 World Sports Car Championship races, including the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1958, 1960, and 1961. The 12 Hours of Sebring in 1958, 1959, and 1961, the 1958 Targa Florio, the 1,000 km Buenos Aires in 1958 and 1960, and the 4 Hours of Pescara in 1961. Phil Hill, Olivier Gendebien, Luigi Musso, Peter Collins, Dan Gurney, Wolfgang von Trips, and Mike Hawthorne were among the notable drivers. Ferrari won the 1958, 1960, and 1961 Constructors' World Sports Car Championship because to the outstanding performance of 250 TRs and the talented drivers at Scuderia Ferrari. During this period, the 250 TR's main rivals were the Porsche 718 and the Aston Martin DBR1. At the 1958 1,000 km Nürburgring, Stirling Moss drove a DBR1 to victory despite fierce Ferrari competition. DBR1s went on to win over 250 TRs at the 1959 Tourist Trophy, Le Mans, and Nürburgring races, denying Ferrari the 1959 Constructors' World Championship. The 250 Testa Rossa is one of the most valuable vintage Ferraris and therefore one of the most valuable cars of any type, due to their low production, racing success, and historical influence. The 250 GTO is generally considered to have a greater monetary value, although true market values are difficult to determine due to how seldom either model is sold at auction. 250 TRs are often seen at prestigious auto shows such as the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance and the Goodwood Festival of Speed. We are glad that we could present you with these pieces from our collection, and we hope that you enjoyed this adventure. Stay tuned for more content in this 164 diecast series. Other great videos will follow. Please comment and share with us if you enjoyed this video and you would like us to unveil more cars from our collection. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the content, please remember to give a like and subscribe if you aren't a member yet. It encourages and inspires us to keep providing you with more valuable content.